welcome to episode 63 of the Tiny Disc Podcast. It's a redux. We're doing something totally new this time. I'm Robert Scarpanito, and I'm joined here by the beautiful Jack Cepeda.
I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling bougie. I've got my Waterloo lime flavored. Let's go, everybody. Let's do the thing.
Drinking it with your pinky up.
Straight up in the air.
All right. And we've got our bougie as all hell, Colin Sparling.
I'm bad. I'm bougie. No, is it Waterloo? Every time I hear the name Waterloo, is it like? Isn't that like a key battle on like the Revolutionary War? Some shit. The Battle of Waterloo.
I'll take your word for it. That sounds good. To me, it's an effervescent lime beverage in my hand, and it's beautiful.
I also think of the Caroline Spine song, Mrs. Sullivan. It's a key lyric there.
Okay, hold on.
It's a great song.
I'm sorry. I need to. Waterloo was a key battle in the Revolutionary War, you said?
Is that what I said?
I think so.
Yeah. I don't know. Which one was it?
History, facts. Yeah, tell me. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Dude, I don't fucking know.
on.
Was it Revolutionary War or Civil War?
Neither.
Okay, I don't know. Then clearly
was it
I
before
don't.
either of those?
It was between both of them. It was like related to Napoleon, you know, when he was like conquering all of Europe.
Oh, I thought it was on American soil.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought that.
Nope.
Is this have something to do with crossing the Rubicon?
Now that's George Washington, right?
No, that's Caesar. I don't know.
Does this have to do with the founding?
Someone that knows history is fucking losing
Does this have
their
to do with the
mind
founding
right
of
now.
Jamestown? Is this what the Pilgrims?
Well, no, Jamestown, that's Africa for sure.
Then where's
Oh my
Christopher
gosh.
Columbus come in?
Christopher Columbus, he doesn't come in until the 23rd century.
Well, fuck me. Then when does Pocahontas find John Smith?
Is this like when Wolfgang Puck was Nikolai Tesla's executive chef?
Nikolai?
Yes.
You mean Nikola Tesla?
Oh, whatever.
Let's
see how many facts
He was actually
we can,
Russian as fuck.
Let's see how many errors we can cram into 10 seconds as possible.
No, we all know that you come here for the historical facts. We're here to kind of get you through your AP US history tests. No, so it's a whole new format, whole new thing. Get hype, get excited. Colin and I talked about it in last week's episode, but just to kind of recap, just to kind of catch you back up. So essentially what we're going to be doing now is we're creating games. We're creating the concept behind a game. We're not going to be actually coding anything. We're not going to be typing out anything. It's just we roll some random variables that will kind of guide us along the process of creating a game that maybe one day will be made. No guarantees.
It's basically like Mad Libs with a random number generator helping us out, right? And we got a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Right.
Got spreadsheets on spreadsheets.
Okay. All the facts.
Everyone,
Okay.
all the right facts.
And to be honest, we don't know how this is going to go. So this could be real bad.
It could.
So we're going to find out too. And give us your feedback. Let us know if this is something that you want to, that you like, that you want to hear more of in the future or not too. Tell us all the things.
Yeah. Let us know that we're not speaking into a void. That's always nice.
Yeah, and you can get back at us at Tiny Disc Podcast on Twitter. It's at Tiny Disc Podcast. Or you can email us at tinydiscpodcast@gmail.com.
Or a lot of people will leave a comment in our YouTube too. So
Yeah.
we'll see that. We'll see all that shit.
Yeah, we see everything related to us. So
EA Sports challenge everything.
Thanks, old Harry Potter games. So I guess let's get started, right? This is scary.
It's strange.
Okay, do we define like what console this is for? What platform, or is it just like a general game?
I think if it's I think if it's pertinent to how you play the game, like if you're like, oh, we need motion control, so it needs to be like Xbox Kinect or Nintendo Joy-Con, right? But I don't think we're gonna start off with it needs to be an Xbox game.
More the genre is important than the platform. I got you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
So do we roll it?
Yeah, I'm ready to roll. Are you guys?
Okay, hold on. So tell us what we're rolling for.
All right, so we're gonna roll for 4 different categories. We're gonna roll the genre, rhythm, survival horror, action adventure, etc. And then we're gonna add some modifiers onto it, which is it's a growing list of things, but for example, it has motion controls, or it has touchscreen controls, or it's a mobile game. And then we're going to roll a setting, and then we're going to roll a conflict, which basically help us guide where the story of the game is going to go, and that might also inform like more game mechanics and so on.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. I'm going to try and keep up. So what are we rolling for first?
Let's roll for initiative. No, I'm kidding. We're going to roll the genre first. Are you guys ready? Should we do a cheesy drum roll?
This seems very like D&D. Like, do I need my bow of agility?
You do.
To get started?
You do. You also
I'm going to
need
grab my D20.
You need your hat of
My
cunning.
My D1. So a D1 can be a ball, but it can also be a needle. Guys, think about it. A needle can only fall on one side up. It can be a cylinder, a sharp cylinder.
Oh, fuck. You're blowing my mind right now, Jack.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Yes, it can.
All right.
Yo, we getting into the threads of fate here. Let's
Fight
get away
me.
from this
A
topic. We're
rhino-
gonna break reality here in a
A
second.
rhino is an out-of-shape unicorn. Change my mind.
I mean,
Fuck me.
okay,
Roll it.
We're rolling. And our genre is... Guys, we're building a card game.
Oh my God. Here we go.
Of all the things, and now I have to type now. I have to actively participate in the show. Okay, it's a card game. So, like Gwent, like
Hearthstone?
Pokemon, like Hearthstone.
Like Magic the Gathering.
How well versed are you guys in this kind of stuff?
Mildly versed.
I actually had to make a card game in Jesse Fox's class.
Oh, hey.
2 years ago.
Ooh, shout out to Jesse
So I made a card
Fox.
game. So I had some experience in that.
Actually, yeah, now that you say it, I did take a game design course, so I actually did have to design a card game. Yeah, I think, what the hell did we called it the Lumber Games.
Nice.
The Lumber Games.
Was it you drop
Because the
12 kids in a forest, see whoever can cut down the most trees?
So basically, yeah, well, kind of. So basically, the idea was there was one lone tree left, and the way we pictured it, if I recall right, was that it was a bunch of people trying to get the last Christmas tree on the lot because
nice.
it's right before Christmas, and no one tried to get a fucking get a tree. So everyone like procrastinated in getting it last minute, and so everyone's fighting to chop down this tree. So the idea was you got like axes and fucking machetes and like a fucking rusty spoon and like a whole bunch of bullshit that you got to use to cast on this tree, and you got to get its and the first person to get its HP down to 0 gets the tree and wins.
The person that last hits it gets the experience.
Basically, and there was all kinds of like stuff where like cards that could give the tree health, and like we basically had like super glue that would repair the tree.
Nice. Wood glue.
Or like, yeah, that type of shit. And
funny.
it was a lot of fun. It was super simple, but a lot of fun.
You know, that's good.
Anyway.
but we can't use that. We can't IP theft past Colin.
Are you
No.
guys from? Isn't there a game on Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic? Like, isn't there a card game like Pizak or something like that?
Yeah, maybe.
You guys ever play that?
Yeah.
Okay, man, that rings a bell.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways,
Pizak.
go ahead.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
Next roll, guys. Next roll.
Okay, next roll, rolling our first modifier. Well, really our oldie modifier. And our modifier is... It's a roguelike.
What?
Yep.
A roguelike.
It's a roguelike card game.
How the fuck is this gonna work?
Two genres that I love. You have to change decks every time.
Yeah, no, I think it's like you open 4 random booster packs per game, and that's your deck.
These are two genres
okay.
I'm not strong in.
Knowledge. I've had it explained to me several times, and I still don't understand what a roguelike is.
So roguelike is like where there's like permadeath is a big deal, and it's like you start at level 0, and through the course of the game, like your life, you're leveling up. So Dead Cells is a lot like, I mean, there's elements of that in Dead Cells, you know, and so every time you play the game, you're kind of starting over, and you might be able to carry over a few things.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Okay.
that's
Kinda right-ish?
That's pretty much it. So like you're not gonna like it always depends on the roguelike, so we'd have to determine what you carry over. But what you carry over is like usually something that is kind of a big deal. You know, whether it's like passive buffs or like you get to keep your last weapon or something like that.
Okay.
Right.
Do we get to name our game?
Yeah, I feel like that'll come naturally.
course.
That'll come naturally along.
Yeah,
the course.
it'll happen.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know how long it's going to take, but let's keep going.
Yeah.
It's going to take a while.
All right. So setting, we gotta do that next, right?
Wait, the setting for a card game?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, that's a thing.
See, I told
That's a thing.
That's what I said before we started the show. There are just some things that don't work.
What do you mean that's the thing? Explain yourself. The setting for a card game, Colin.
No, well, I mean, it's kind of like Magic the Gathering. Even though Magic the Gathering is like a pretty surface level thing, and not really many people care about the lore, there is some sort of a basic overarching.
There's like a
lore.
world.
Yeah, I would say that the setting of Magic the Gathering is medieval or high fantasy.
Right.
Same with Hearthstone.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Hearthstone's
Same with Hearthstone. Kind of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, the
so on and so
overall setting.
Yeah,
okay.
the feeling of it all.
Okay, we should put like dice rolling sound effects in this, by the way.
We should. I can record some.
Yeah, I feel like this format requires more background sounds.
It's true. It does.
Just saying. Okay, so the setting.
The setting is medieval fantasy. So that's right on the money.
Really?
Yeah,
Do we
it
want to
is.
reroll?
I don't know. Do we want to mulligan that? I mean, I think it makes things kind of easier, right? Like,
I know it's kind of lame though, because then it's like, oh, just like these other card games.
all right, you want to reroll? Colin, you want to reroll?
I say I'm voting to
right.
reroll.
Okay, I also vote reroll. Robert.
Reroll.
Okay.
And it is. Oh man, it's at a concert.
Oh fuck! What?
What's the name of that? What's the name of that Japanese anime hologram?
Wait, what?
Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku? Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Okay.
Fucking Japanese idol
Yes,
trading card
dude.
game.
I love this. Korean Idol too. It's got to have K-pop and Japan. So Asian Idol concert.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Dude, I like this game.
okay, so I feel like this is one of those card games where you don't play against someone, but it's like a journey. Does that make sense?
It's a journey.
yeah, like you're
It's like an RPG.
it's like the Bloodborne card game, right? Colin, you remember that where it's like, I mean, yeah, you're kind of playing against people, but there's like a giant monster you're all killing.
Dude,
Right.
what if it's a rhythm-based card game, guys?
Oh, that's it.
At a concert.
That's
A
it.
rhythm-based roguelike card game.
No, that's
with
totally it.
Hatsune Miku.
Dudes, we need to copyright every idea we have here. This is gold.
I think it goes without saying everything is TM.
Oh my gosh.
No, okay. So my question is, how do you make rhythm roguelike, right? Because roguelike, you're repeating the same thing over and over, and the thing that kills a rhythm game is playing the same song over and over.
So like in our card game, we maybe have like suits or something that represents suits.
Okay.
Right? Like instruments. So there could be drums. There could be like guitar, string instruments, wood instruments, brass, whatever.
Right.
And then you have to line up. So it's like a match 3 too. So you have to line up 3 of them in some way in a row, like solitaire maybe. And then there's like this line, kind of like a Luminous or just like a note track coming down, maybe
Yeah.
like a Guitar Hero. And then once you have 3 in a row, if you get it like on the beat, like if you match the 3 of them like on 3 beats, you know what I'm saying? Like click, 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 then it'll like, have a combo or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of. I think I'm getting it.
Kind of. Yeah, because the idea that I had in my head was that like if this is kind of like a roguelike, maybe you could still have a roguelike type gameplay. Like I'm thinking of like the Binding of Isaac or something. That's what's popping into my head. But like you're getting cards, right? But maybe to do certain attacks, you have to have a certain collection of these cards. Mm-hmm. And then like as you like pick up, like say you're building up a fucking pop song, right? But you keep grabbing cards that represent certain parts of that pop song. And as you build up more cards, you play like a rhythm, but the rhythms get more complex. But as they get more complex, you also do more damage or something like that.
Guys,
if you're attacking something.
I think I have it. I think I've got it. Okay, here's my proposal, all right?
Roberts has the floor.
You're playing as the band or as the idol group or as whatever, okay? And each band has their own buff, right? So like we'd come up with our own shitty like, fake band names like death metal band Curb Stomp, and then and then the idol band the Pink Fairies, and so on, right? And they all get bonuses, like they can draw an extra card per turn. And the thing you're fighting against is the crowd. And every time
You're fighting to win their affection.
you're
to win
fighting
followers.
to
win Twitter followers.
right, to win their interest, okay? And basically you're trying to draw cards and get to a point where you kind of get like a royal flush, which is the equivalent of like getting the crowd to chant encore, encore, encore. Okay, like that's how you win. But what makes it a roguelike is you both have toured before. You both have played shows before, right? Like, sure, you're playing to a crowd. Energy's high. It's fun, but it is a little repetitive. You're playing the same songs again and again, right? It's always a little bit different, but they're the same songs. Much like a roguelike, the gameplay is always a little bit different, but it's the same gameplay. All right. So,
but then when you die, you get one life when you die, and if you get to a certain level of followers, you get to carry over one card.
Yeah, or you get to carry over like every time this song comes up that you're playing it, you just automatically ace it because you played it so many times or something like that.
Oh yeah, and this needs a letter rating system depending on how well you do.
Oh yeah.
So D through S.
Right. Well,
triple S. Let's be real.
Yeah, like DMC.
Yeah, triple S. And if you get a D rating, you're just a one-hit wonder and you just fade into obscurity.
but no, I kind of think that's it. It makes the roguelike idea fit the idea of performing concerts.
Don't we have to roll another thing?
Oh, we never rolled conflict.
Yeah, so here's what I'm thinking is, do we think we need a conflict for this? Because
I mean, the conflict is inside us.
But, well, I mean, because it's a card game, you know. It's not like every card game you play though. Like, there's a different conflict in every one of them. Or like in Magic: The Gathering, you're usually just beating the enemy.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah,
the conflict is already inherent in the concert theme and the Asian Idol theme. Like, the conflict is between our fame or non-fame and the crowd's affection.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so this is a lot of PvE. Is there a PvP aspect? Like
Battle of the Bands. Battle of the Bands.
Oh,
okay. The crowd's in the middle, and you're trying to win the affection of the crowd, and then there's an enemy who's also trying to win that crowd, and they have cards that are like, that other band's shitty. They lose 2 cool points.
Some straight up Scott Pilgrim, like amp versus amp shit.
Yeah.
I think I have
the Nagi twins.
This is touch platform, you know, it'll work well on the touch platforms, as all card games do. So I have a title, maybe Asian Idol Encore. What do you guys think?
So I like it, but I think
Asian Idol Encore EX plus Alpha.
I was thinking it needs something weird in Japanese.
I'm worried it alienates our Curb Stomp fans, though.
Oh, they're not going to be just Asian idols?
I mean, I was thinking it'd be different kinds of bands that would tie into the different kind of bonuses they would get.
I think it can be, but can we keep it in the Asian Idol world? I mean, there's tons of Asian Idol bands in different fandoms, and the fandoms, dude.
That's true.
Think about it.
That's true.
Think about that. I think there's I think there's a lot of diversity there, even if just in and of itself within Asian idols.
Yeah, and imagine this on mobile games. You know how many freaking idol worshippers would just be whales and spend so much money on microtransactions?
This could seriously make money. Let's stop recording right now. This could seriously make money. And then you're selling, and then we get all evil in EA, right? We start selling packs. We start having like different levels of tiers. Like, so there's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond pack cards. So you can sell the same card 5 times. It has 5 different values. Holy
exactly.
shit.
And I say we phone up Square Enix because turns out Square Enix actually publishes most of the games that are released in Japan.
Makes sense.
So,
really?
Yeah, I found out that they actually published like Bethesda and several other
right.
So
games in Japan.
We just need an in.
So, hey, Square Enix, do we have an idea for you?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay, but let's get into the nitty gritty of it. So, like,
dude, hold on. Then you could license real life Asian bands,
right?
Twice. And have their likenesses on the card. Oh shit!
And there you go. It's collectible card game. CCG.
Oh my god.
So here's my question.
This is dangerous idea, guys.
Here's my question.
Konami.
Here's my question, right? So I'm looking at my hand. I'm looking at the cards in my hand. What am I actually looking at? What kind of cards would be used?
So I mean, I feel like each card will like have like a picture of a band member or band members, and then each card would roll like would you want it to have like some numerical value? I would think, right?
I'm thinking maybe like I think maybe a system like have you guys ever played Red Dragon Inn? I mean, there are probably other card games that use that system, but
once or twice.
No.
All right.
And it was with you.
So it's a system that basically has anytime cards and sometimes cards and action cards, right? So like you could use action cards once per turn. You can use anytime cards literally anytime. And sometimes cards require like a condition, like the enemy plays in action or you play in action.
Oh, these are levels of depth I'm not prepared to go.
Okay. Well, so the idea here, right, is like, so let's say, for example, an action card is you play your biggest hit, right? That just gives you 30 cool points. I feel like we need a better name for that, but some kind of score
30
system.
cool points.
Some kind
I got all followers, dude. Followers.
No,
followers.
listen, 30 kawaii points.
That's good. So 30.
No, kawaii is a rank.
Oh, like a kawaii. Triple S
Sugoi is a
kawaii.
rank. Yes, exactly. These are ranks.
Okay.
These are levels attained. These are like versus ranks. Like when you're in the you're in the PvP, what are you?
Right? It's like, oh man, that guy's kawaii rank. I can't fucking face that.
Triple S. Fuck.
Okay, so an action card, right? Like play your biggest hit, you get 30 followers, right? And then let's say your enemy has a sometimes card which like counters your action card, right? And that sometimes card would be like they unplug your amp, you don't get to play your song. Does that make sense?
What?
Weird. I don't know, man. I don't know
Power
if
up
that's
cards?
I'm starting to get real like role play, I think.
Okay, well then, so how do the cards work? Like, how is this a card game still?
Well, it's gonna be like there's gonna be like suits, right? There's gonna be like bands. So there's gonna be different bands. Okay, like different, like kind of in Gwent, like there's different groups.
Yeah.
So kind of like think of different houses in Games of Thrones, right?
Yeah.
So there'll be different suits. There'll be different idols within those suits, and they'll each have some kind of attribute to them, right? And we have to keep. Are we keeping it rhythm based?
Yeah, because we got to keep it within the realm of rhythm, right? So
Well,
right.
rhythm
So
isn't
I'm
one of
thinking-
the things we rolled, but yeah.
Right. Well, I'm just the concert setting.
Right,
Is where
right,
I got that. And just
oh, is where we got.
yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm just thinking like there's this bar or this track that's constantly going. So, you're keeping track of where the rhythm is. And it's like at the bottom of the screen, you have like 5 cards and there's a deck to pull up. And it's kind of like a card puzzle battle game.
Okay.
So it's like a rhythm-based card puzzle game where you are battling kind of like, where you're trying to get the most amount of followers in single player, and then in multiplayer, you're both kind of looking at the same thing, but you're versus each other.
Okay.
Kind of like Tetris, right? So Tetris, you're just kind of playing against Tetris when you play by yourself, but when you're playing with other people, you're trying to beat them. Get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Right.
So is there going to be full-blown deck building in this?
100%. Yeah, we need booster
Yeah.
packs and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, booster packs. Easy way to make that money.
Oh, we call them like drafts, like you're drafting new recruits to your band.
Oh,
Ooh.
dude. Yeah, we have to model this after the really fucked up idol
Yeah.
industry.
The really shitty exploitative idol industry.
Yeah, we have to sign them to really terrible contracts.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like lifelong contracts where they're not allowed to date.
What if the main character is like it's an old guy with like his hair is receding and his like big like glasses, like 10-gallon glasses with a mustache?
Yeah, and then yes, I like that. And then there's a story mode in single player as well. Definitely have to have a story mode. And guys, I think this is more than enough. This is Asian Idol Encore, motherfuckers. Coming to
Asian
iOS,
Idol Encore,
Android
EX plus
platforms,
Alpha,
yes.
HD Remix Revision.
I was gonna say Asian Idol Encore D because it just sounds good.
There you go.
Yeah, just a random letter at the end.
Yep,
That's
absolutely.
very Asian.
Ah, dude, the Hatsune Miku games. You see the fucking titles for those games? Like
They're not great.
Hatsune Miku. They're fucking ridiculous.
Yo, listen to me. I'm not even fucking with you guys. If this game existed, I would play it.
Same.
I easily would play this game.
Now, okay, so
Not even joking.
This would be like free to play at first, right? But then, you got to pay for those booster packs.
Free to
right?
try. You're free to pay.
Yeah.
You're free to pay for this game. No, that's the lesson learned, right? If Mario can't make it work, you have to be smart about this.
But
Like,
it's a card. It's a card.
I know
game.
you got to. I think it's free to play, but then if you want to play, the real game, the end game stuff is all pay. For
Yeah. Like you're
like
building,
Fortnite.
Yeah, you're
Fortnite.
building elite decks.
Yeah.
And there's going to be like, there's going to be like a trading system. Like there's going to be boards on Reddit where it's like, hey, can you trade your Sakura-chan for my Hikaru?
Dudes, there needs to be NFC built in, and then we sell. Then we sell fucking figurines.
There. We call them Amiibabes.
Yeah, fucking what were we calling this again?
Weebos.
Weebos, that's it.
Weebos. No.
Oh, this is too good. Guys, that's it. Asian Idol Encore D. We fucking did a game.
Asian
Congrats.
Idol Encore D.
Asian Idol Encore D. Yeah, just to give you some sense, Hatsune Miku, Project Diva Arcade Future Tone, Project Diva F Second, Project Mirai DX, Project Diva X.
Exactly. This is the naming conventions we needed here too. And
all those games came out within a span of 5 years.
You know,
by the
she's
way.
having a fucking her own deck. You know that.
Oh no, that's going to be like an event. It's going to be an event during the summer.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Hatsune Miku themed booster packs.
Yeah, dude, we could do. Yep, and then we could do the BTS at the fucking Billboard Awards edition. Dude, fuck that. Anything with BTS on it, fucking rake in the money, back up the truck. Here's all the money coming.
Asian Idol Encore D Arcade Edition.
Guys, this is some shit. We need to archive this.
Okay, wait. So is this going to be like? Would we eventually branch out into real physical cards, or is this only digital?
I'd be phone up Konami and be like, hey, yo, I know you're doing Yu-Gi-Oh right now, but like, listen, Asian Idol Encore though. but here's the thing though.
We're gonna have our own pachinko machines.
Are we 100% sure that idol trading cards aren't already a thing? Because
I mean, I'm sure idol trading cards are a thing, but not a rhythm-based roguelike card game.
No,
PvP.
no. But actual physical trading cards, I would not put it past them that this is already a thing.
I'm sure that's the thing. I had Ninja Turtle cards when I was a little kid.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everything is going to turn into a card game. There's a Final Fantasy card game right now.
Turns out they'll find a way to sell you fucking cardboard, guys. It happens.
Yeah.
Oh God, Robert.
No, I found
what'd you
them.
find?
They're Japanese Idol official trading cards.
Easily. And I bet there's like playing cards too.
No, these
Link, please.
These are just small pictures of Asian girls in bikinis.
Speaking of which, did you guys see? Okay, so this relates to this in two ways. So BTS played the finale or a recent episode of America's Got Talent, like the biggest show in the world.
Yeah.
BTS was on there. So that's one thing. Two, the guy who won the whole season was a card trick guy named Shin Lim. Have you guys seen any of his shit?
Does he do stuff with coins too?
Holy shit. Mainly cards. I don't know if he's done coin stuff. Not on that show anyways. Not on anything I've seen him in. But I'm sure he could do any kind of sleight of hand. He makes things disappear and all that. But dudes, he did something I've never seen before in my entire life. Maybe I should just not tell you what it is and show it to you.
Yeah, leave the viewers at home guessing.
Go watch Shin Lim, his finale performance on America's Got Talent. It just happened this last week, and it blew my friggin' mind. And just go there.
All right.
Makes me think of Shin from Fist of the North Star. I watched that entire movie yesterday. It was great.
It's a movie.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I watched Solo again for the second time. That movie's still good.
2 hours of.
You haven't seen it.
But oh, it's so good.
All right.
Have you seen it or not?
No, Solo, you mean?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Okay. All right. I'll take your word for it.
Yes. All right.
But I think that's our game, guys.
Yeah.
Asian Encore Idol or
Asian Idol
Encore.
Encore D.
Asian Idol.
Try to say that
Encore
3
D.
times fast.
Well, dude,
People
Colin.
get good at it. Yeah.
All right, it's available now on iOS. We're still working on the Android port because that's how every fucking Android game works.
February
sick burn.
22nd.
Out February 22nd. Yeah, I can't confirm.
Yeah.
Not kidding.
This could make
it's
money.
really happening.
This could be a business.
Yeah.
If you pre-order now and put $10 down, you get the Asian Idol Encore Diva pack,
Deluxe
which
edition.
nets you, which eggs you 3 booster packs.
Comes with your.
You had to think about the value of a booster pack there, didn't you?
Yeah, I was like 3. Okay.
Where's the Whitney Houston Bobby Brown pack that comes with his own crack pipe? Aww.
Oh,
Great thing to end the show on.
sorry.
All right. So yeah, that's a good foray into our format. If you have any any suggestions you want us to add to our list of genres, of modifiers, of anything, feel free to reach out to us on social media or email any of them to us at tinydiscpodcast@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter at tinydiscpodcast. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on all that. Reach out to us. Let us know if you have any modifiers you want us to add, because this list is ever growing, and the more we have, the more fun we have. If you enjoyed what we did, leave us an iTunes review and help out. It mean a lot to us. It would mean so much. It would be great. Did Truly. I say it means a lot? It does. A lot. Hey, so where can we find you guys online on the internet?
You can find me at booboo__55, aka Colin Amano on Twitter.
mr._CEPEDA on Instagram.
And you can find me at Panoptimist, PINOPTIMIST. Thank you so much for listening to the new Tiny Disc Podcast, and we'll see you next Thursday.
Yeah, let us know what you think. Thank you.